Hello, hello. A mic check. I'm mic checking you guys right now. You guys hear me? Mexico. America. You guys from America? Wait, New Jersey. Hi, I'm from New York. Hey, what's good, baby? I'm from New York. Can hear you loud and clear. Yeah, I'm pretty loud, but I'm not clear. Bro, the air is killing me today. I know. Yeah, Jin. Oh my god, it's Yejin. My favorite Valo streamer that tilts and molds. Ohayo gozaimasu. Imagine being able to breathe. Dude, the fucking air is actually terrible. I tried telling my mom yesterday, Mom, that the air quality's kind of bad. We should close the window. She's like, nah, it just rained. It's just fog. Don't you know? It's just fog. And I'm like, okay. And now it's the day after. I think if I could turn off my lights, it could be like orange out here. Like, no, you can't see the orange hue, but there's an orange hue outside right now. It's only 2 p.m. right now. And I had my fan on, my window fan on full blast, because I like having fresh air in my room. It smells like fucking barbecue in my room. It's just all barbecue in my room right now. I'm literally not kidding. It's barbecue air quality right now. It's terrible. They don't... My mama thought it was like just fog, because she was like, oh yeah, it just rained, don't worry about it. I'm like, no mom, the air quality on your phone, it says it's bad. It went from like 100 to 150 and then 200. Or like, maybe it's like 180 now. I don't even know like what the air quality means in numbers. I don't know how you quantify it, but yo, the air is so fucking bad here. I saw the air patterns from whatchamacallit, from Canada is going flushed straight down into New York City and then pouring throughout to the west side, but nothing on the like Midwest and very west side. It's kind of clean over there ish. Good news is that it's cleared up a lot here. Move on where you are tonight, hopefully. Tonight, hopefully? I don't know, about a day or two. Is that Mickey Mouse on your shirt? It is. How did you know? I woke up and I thought I woke up really late since it was so orange and I thought the sun was setting. Nope, this is normal. Dude, we're living through like a Hollywood grainy film filter right now. This is like a Mexico Hollywood filter. Even my friends in group chats from like around the world, like they're from Canada and New York and like other parts of like the other states, and they're like, are you guys okay over there right now? And I'm like, what have you guys done to us? The fucking the Canadian air has infiltrated us. Oh yeah, let me see that airflow right now. Let me see that airflow. Yeah, thank you for that whatchamacallit, the note, the news. Yeah, air looks like this right now. Get the fuck out of here. It actually looks like that. I'm looking outside. The render distance is awful. I cannot see beyond like 50 meters or some shit. I have to go outside later for class too. I'm actually gonna put on my mask because I will smell that barbecue air. Yesterday was because I went out for the gym and I went out, I kind of breathed in the air. I'm like, it's okay. But now smoke is everywhere. Yeah, the air quality is just going down, down, down. The MSC mayor is probably gonna do something. Maybe not. Ah, Canadian wildfires. It just happens every year, doesn't it, huh? That's crazy. Can we see the airflow from it? Is this the worst so far? I mean, it's red, so that means like... Why is it so bad now, though? The world has warmed up about 1.2 Celsius. I see. Well, it's definitely getting warmer and... Well, it's not really getting warm. It's actually like 69 degrees in New York City right now. So it's kind of like chill, but the barbecue air has infiltrated all of my room. I'm actually afraid that like maybe it's gonna make my room smell for an eternity. I don't know if it even's gonna come out after. It smells like poop. It looks like this happens in California also. Sounds like average. Hope you're safe. relatively safe, I suppose. It's relatively safe. I would just wear a mask, honestly, if I were to. What is that? What is that? There's fires in Cali's, yo. Oh yeah, I mean right now Cali's actually kind of like fine. The airflow, like it's not even hitting Cali at all. Let me see the airflow from Canada airflow. I saw something with this. Wildfire. Yeah, it's a terrible haze. Hitting all over Philadelphia, Washington. Wow, that's some strong ass fucking. Oh! Wait, central New York has like hazardous air. You actually can't breathe it. Oh. Oh wow, it's hitting 400 in central New York. It's coming straight from Canada right here. This bitch right here. Right here, the smoke forecast. There's a fucking smoke forecast. It's not weather, it's a smoke forecast. You understand how... I don't understand. It's not hitting the west at all. It's just straight towards the east. Like, you see all like this smoke forecast right now? It's just hitting us. Several communities are in the 200 to 300 range, and even 400 or just you just can't breathe it. You just can't breathe it. I know currently right now, which I think it's 200-ish here. Oh, good lord. Hold on. It's 182 air quality index here. So it's doubling in central New York, somewhere like up here. Like this is like Syracuse, Albany is getting like a full brunt of it. Even more than India. And I know India has smog everywhere. There's a damn thing called smoke forecast. Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand. Air quality alert until Thursday, June 8th. Come to the UK for a bit, huh? No, does UK not have... I mean, the way like the smoke is like... Isn't it gonna go towards the UK at some point? It is. It's not safe. Yeah, if it's 300 or higher, it's hazardous. You probably don't want to breathe that in. I'm not gonna die on the way to class anyways. I take an Uber to class. But now I'm considering wearing a mask. And they're gonna have to shut the windows closed. Oh, Mimi, thank you for the follow. They're gonna have to shut those windows closed. And, like, for my dance teacher, like, my current dance teacher, the hip-hop teacher, he's, like, a relatively new father. And I'm like, yo, man, you cannot bring your baby out here. This is definitely a health risk, like... This is dystopian future. We just came out of COVID, but now there's like a smoke forecast. If it gets even worse, like, we're gonna wear masks again still. But this time just for smoke. Dystopian future. We're never gonna learn how to smile ever again. Yeah, I was considering wearing a mask yesterday. But I'm like, nah, ain't no pussy. Ain't no pussy. I'm gonna just wear my... I'm gonna just breathe it in. Like, except I started smelling barbecue air everywhere, and it was actually pretty bad. It sucks wearing masks because they're so uncomfortable. They're not too uncomfortable, really. Because honestly, I have like some nice masks. So I'm like, I'm okay with it. Bring back the plague doctor? The what? No. The what? The plague doctor mask? We could. I think barbecue air tastes good. You sure about that? It kind of does like the Minecraft sunrise out there. I used to be able to see like the bridge from here. I don't see it anymore. Hey Paolo, we're talking about barbecue air today. The barbecue air sucks. I don't know where you're from or where everyone else in my chat is from, but if you're on the east coast of the states, you're fucked. You just can't breathe today. We need a big fan to move the air. I use a small fan to blow air into my room, and now it's just Kind of smoky in here. I would hate it if there's actually smog in my room. That's just like stupid. How do you get rid of smog if there's smog outside too? Canadia's wildfires. It's not tasty air. I don't even want to think about barbecue anymore. It isn't fun when you haven't brushed your teeth and you wear a mask. Okay, why would you do that? Wait, do you guys like find wearing a mask uncomfortable? Chat, do you guys like not like wearing a mask? Do you not have like comfy masks? Kraken, thank you for the follow, but if you have like a really nice mask, generally won't trap any sweat or heat that much. I mean, it will in the end, but normally you get a comfortable mask. If you made barbecue, it would have some extra flavor. N95 oh! I call those N95 masks like a duck mask. They look like duck masks. I find it uncomfortable because it sets my asthma off. Okay, well if you can't breathe in general, then it's just like, nah. I have no problem wearing masks, just no glasses. I also take my glasses off. Oh shit, where are my glasses at? That's fine, I'm wearing contacts anyways. I will refuse to wear a mask if I have my glasses. I can't breathe well under mask even though I have good ones. I have trouble breathing even without masks. Do you have asthma, Yejin? Do you have asthma? My school's team had to play basketball with masks on. I can only imagine it gets really sweaty and nasty. And then they would like take their mask and then like put it on their mouth and kind of just like have it like below their nose so they can breathe through their nose. But then looks like they have like baby diapers on their face. They have chin diapers. You know what I mean? Like they would just have it like this. And then like the nose just pokes right through. It's just a chin diaper. That's how I kind of just did like a lot of physical activity as well. I'm just like, yo, I can't fucking breathe with this mask on. Like, well, you still can. It's just mad uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna like, alright, I'm taking this off. Like, it's gonna, just like this. Alright, let's keep going. Let's get rid of all of them. Had to walk up and down stairs while holding kids in a mask? Crazy? Wait, why you have to walk up downstairs with kids in a mask? Oh no. That's not good. This guy's kind of cancerous right now. I mean, I'm sure it'll be gone by the end of the day. Tomorrow. Hopefully. Why do you miss people wearing masks? Oh, well, I don't really miss it, but it's a lot, like, better now to not wear a mask, supposedly. I see some people still kind of wear a mask in class, too. Actually, there's no really need to wear a mask. For some people, like in my dance class, they wear like a face mask. Sometimes they take it off, but for the most part, they just like have it on. And I'm like, is it that they're insecure and they don't want to show their face, or is it a force of habit? And you know, people still wear like face masks online too. I'm just like, is that because they're insecure? Or even at home. I only wore it because like I wanted to hide my facial expression when I'm dancing. And you know, people be like, I don't know, they watch the video more if you have a face mask for some fucking reason. I'm not sure why. I don't really miss it, but I see some people still wear masks. It's become normal. Oh, where are you from, Wavy? Because some people in New York City, they sometimes wear it. I think I see it sometimes in a gym, sometimes in dance class. People tend to look better with a mask. Well, that's because like you're just hiding the entirety of like your facial features. So then like no one really knows what you look like besides seeing your eyes. Mask fishing. That's a thing. People look more attractive with masks. Generally that is kind of true. If you tend to wear like a black face mask and it's more form-fitting, it would make your face look a little bit more slender and it leaves room for imagination. That's what people really talk about. It's the mystery. Yeah, exactly, the mystery. Room for imagination. So you assume they're attractive, but when you take it off, bleh, bleh. Maybe you don't want to look smiley that day. Well, I mean, honestly, also, I don't really smile, so You know, people in Japan take smile courses because for a long time they wore masks for like a year or two, and then afterwards they're like, oh no, we forgot how to use our facial muscles to smile. There's smile classes. That sounds really dystopian. There's smile classes. I only wear a mask only when at a hospital because it's mandatory, or if there's a slew of sickness going on. Well, Lady Anoha, I mean that does make sense. That's true. Yeah, I would just wear like a mask to also like do the same. I think I wore a mask when my friend was sick, and I'm just like, oh hell no, get fuck away from me. The mask thing, whatever. Let's just do a way of shaking hands, please. It's outdated and unhygienic greeting method. A slight bow from the waist is more appropriate. That sounds like the weeaboo way. I'm sorry, Vic. That just sounds really weeaboo. I don't know about that one. Wow. A slight bow from the waist. Barbecue air quality A. No, it's disgusting over here. I don't know how to handle it. When you wear a mask, it's like you're in Schrodinger's box. Can either look good or you don't. But you never know. And that's why everyone looks the same. Oh. I'm in a lunch. I woke up at 1 today. And it smelled like barbecue in my room. I'm so tired. Oh, what am I eating? Oh shit! I almost dropped it. I'm eating some of these dumpies. The dumplings. They're very tasty. I don't really like dumplings that much. Because they have like chives. And also I have pork buns. Y'all see that? It's just like Tyler One dropping his spaghetti. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I don't like chives. I'm not like a picky eater or anything, but I don't like chives. Like those greens, garlic chives, I hate them. Like the things you bite into, it just gives you the uncomfy bite. Are you guys picky eaters? Do you guys want to bite up this delicious bow? Oh, hang on. Ow. Yeah. It's a bow. It's big and juicy. Not really big and juicy though. That's just bread. I'm vegetarian. Oh, well, hi, Wait, I thought you were American. Oh wait, no, you're from the UK. Fish eye. It was fresher a day ago, so it would have been more juicy. Now it's kind of like a little bit more dry, a little bit more crisp, but that's okay. But Seeker, hi, thank you for the follow. I'll try anything once. That's the spirit. We do love whatchamacallit? Open-mindedness. Yeah, that's the word. You're a lesbian? I thought you were American. Yeah, I can only imagine the TikToks right now. Like, this happened before. That there was like really bad smog in New York. I think it was from Cali that had a wildfire. And everyone in New York is like, what the shit happened today? The smog was only there for a day. It's been 2 days since the smog is here. So, I'm like, damn, this is worse than before. Canadian, you gotta step it up. You're fucking everyone else's up. I am not a picky eater. I really want to travel the world and try other cultures' food. Oh! I've been to Europe. Very beautiful place. Been there for like 10 days. Went to Germany, France. Germany, France, Germany. Netherlands. Bunch of other places I forget. It's probably on like my scrapbook or something. I wrote it down somewhere. I just ate whatever. Damn. The bread is really, really good in Europe. I tried everything. I tried escargot. I had fargois. I'm not sure how to pronounce it really. Fargois. Right. Bread. Lots of bread. croissant, Irish coffee for some reason. Why did they put alcohol in there? And the desserts at an outdoor cafe was just wonderful. God, I don't understand. There's something in the bread. The bread is crisp. You squeeze the bread, it is crisp and fluffy at the same time. I don't understand how, but it's really good. I always wonder what kimchi tastes like. Is it really good? It's sour. It's kind of tasty. It really depends on your palate. What seal animal is in French, but why? I also have Belgian waffles. Those are also tasty. Dutch jumbo croissants. He's slandering kimchi? Oh, right. Yejin, you're Korean, right? I mean, I like kimchi, but some people might not like kimchi. I'm just saying. Listen, I've cooked a lot in college. Actually, I could even pull up like old college pics that when I was cooking. Right? I made mapo tofu, I've made fried rice, I've made kimchi stir-fried udon, and then like all of my roommates, they're white. Sometimes black, but white. There was no Asian. So, me being me, and the only person in college, quite literally on campus, that knew how to cook, I'm like, hey, yeah, I'll give you guys some food. You guys want to try some stuff? And then, you know, I gave them kimchi stir-fried udon, and they're like, oh yeah, this is tasty. And then when they finished the plate, they handed it back to me, and I see all the kimchi has been dredged off to the side. I'm like, you didn't finish your kimchi. Well, how come you didn't eat it? And they're like, oh, you know, it's just not my palate. I'm just like, you didn't like it, man? It's like, well, you see, like, then I'm just like, you can just say you don't like it, man. It's fine, bro. He was like, yeah, I don't really like it, man. It just tastes nasty. I'm like, damn. I mean, again, it was like a Walmart quality brand. There's actually kimchi at Walmart, and it's not too bad if you get it from Walmart. It's not up to par, but it's a little bit sweeter from Walmart. You can fry out kimchi with sugar to like cancel out the acidity and sourness of kimchi itself, because it's fermented. It's like yogurt, you know? If you want to reduce the sourness and acidity, put some sugar in it. So I fried it with sugar, and it tastes delicious, you know? You caramelize the kimchi, you fry it up with rice, it like coats the rice or the udon or whatever like carb you have. So then hear me out. I'm like, okay, I understand. I go back to New York for the semester break, and then, you know, I buy stuff from the Asian store, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy a big ass jar of kimchi, like the good shit, like the good shit, bro. I go back upstate for college, and I'm like, all right, now I got real kimchi. Let's put this shit to use. They still don't like that shit. Them motherfuckers are picky. But they love the bulgogi I made, or like the short ribs, because it's Korean barbecue like marinades. It's sweet as fuck. They're like, oh yeah, sweet, savory, I'm gonna eat that shit. Anything else? What are you, a fucking baby? Your little palates can't handle it? I mean, yeah. They wouldn't even eat tofu either. I gave them mapo tofu, and they're like, oh yeah, the ground beef and like the spicy tofu was good, but the tofu, I'm just like, it's kind of tasteless, bro. Like, I can imitate them right now. They're like, oh yeah, the tofu is like, it's just tasteless and it just feels weird. But like everything else, like the beef and the spice and the rice, it was like so good, bro. And I'm like, yeah, it was good. You dredged off the tofu to the side again. I'm like, damn, y'all really for real don't eat. Yeah, these type of people at my college, all they ate was burgers and fries. That's all they fucking knew. That's all they knew. And speaking of barbecue, I actually barbecued a lot at my college. Because for my birthday, I got my friend to buy me a Jumbo Joe, like those black circle grills for $50. Very good price. I was smoking up ribs in that bad boy. I was smoking them ribs up. I think I was the only person at my school that actually cooked proper food. For reference, my college did not make the most excellent food. It was not the most excellent food. And me getting fed up, I'm just like, I need some real food, some nourishment, my own food, Asian food. Because when they tried making Asian food, they're like, yo, we made some, no, what they call it? They called it the Oodles of Noodles Oriental Bar. Oodles of Noodles. Oriental. I've never heard that shit in my life. I can't believe they call it that shit. Of course, you know, it didn't do too well. They also tried selling boba tea. The boba was stale. They tried. Oh, Rin, thank you for the follow. They called me Oriental. I wasn't even offended, I was just disappointed. I was just severely disappointed. I'm just like, alright. Call it what you will, but at least make the food good. It was not. I'm disappointed. I'm just an Oriental American, you know how it be. Prince Soda Pop, thanks for the follow. I'm just Oriental, you know how it be. I love being Oriental. Oodles of Noodles, baby. Oodles of Noodles. The most stupid freaking name. We have a Korean kitchen in town near me, and they make the best stuff ever. I wish we had Korean kitchens. We had nothing Asian upstate. I was the token Asian at the very least. I made some damn good food too that I have held my pride to. It has saved me throughout college. I'm like, I am thankful I've learned how to cook before I got here, because these chefs do not cook. The cafeteria does not cook anything. You ever get nervous when you come on stream? No, I don't get nervous. I get hesitant because I want to sleep in. But you know how it be. We gotta show up. We gotta show up. I still gotta go to class later. Yeah, I make my own Korean food as well. Oh, I forget what I actually make. Oh! I do like making Korean fried chicken. That was actually my specialty. In case you're wondering, I've made loads of Korean fried chicken to the point where now I know the recipes by heart. Mainly because I also have, I think, who was it? Mangchi? Mangchi is a cooking YouTube channel. She's like a Korean mother, but she makes really good Korean recipes. And I would probably follow them for like, I never really made banchan, side dishes. I only follow the Korean fried chicken because I'm a favorite of like fried chicken. So I learned like the double fry technique from her, and I'm like, oh, I see you. Write that down, write that shit down. And then I started like concocting my own sauces with like gochujang, bit of soy sauce, ketchup to emulsify it, garlic. If you want ginger, but you don't really need ginger. Just soy garlic is really enough. I have some Korean restaurant, but I need the authentic dish, please. Oh, Zanouji.booking, and I forgot what the name for Korean fried chicken was. I just call it Korean fried chicken now, huh? It was something. Dakganjang or something? Something. No, not dakgalbi. It was it was something. Let me look up the word. Korean food is not always spicy. Sometimes it's pretty tame. Korean fried... What was it called? Do. Oh, dakganjang. Oh yeah, I did remember it. Also, I think I went on like a junk food kind of spree where like, you know those Korean spicy noodles, the fire noodles, nuclear noodles? I think it was in the black package, and the spice would infiltrate your nostrils. Like it was actually quite spicy. It would give you a tummy ache if you actually ate them. Yeah, I mixed that shit together. There was a lot of, oh man, that shit was banger. Nuggets or heat, NBA final. Oh, I don't know about basketball, buddy. I don't know nothing about that. I do like chicken nuggets though. Does that count? Does that count? Yeah, they're just phrased as fire noodles, I guess. They're too much, even for me. I understand. I gave them to my white roommate who doesn't really have a spice tolerance. And I gave him the double spicy. And I'm like, here you go. And he ate it, the whole thing. He was struggling to finish it. And I'm like, oh shit, my fault, bro. I mean, like, if you were struggling, you didn't have to finish the whole thing. He was like, nah, I'm gonna eat it. And I'm like, okay. And then he had heartburn after, and I'm like, you good, bro? Now I'm very careful with, like, non-spice tolerance people, like, people who can't handle it. Do you think bananas and PB is weird? It is weird. Bananas and peanut butter is weird. There's wildfires in Canada. That's why the air is not good right now. From a New Yorker. Oh, you're also from New York. Yeah, it's like 190, 180 right now. I'm also New York, so ugh. I'm just like dying over here. It smells like barbecue over here. New Jersey over here? That makes sense. We got New Jerseyans. Yeah, but bananas and peanut butter just sounds weird. Your hair looks so nice. How did you get that? I was permed up. This is a hair perm. And also I'm gonna like redo it Saturday. I'm actually gonna dye my hair and do another perm. Because, you know, you gotta customize your Asians. Default Asian is just not good. Actually, no, someone else said that default Asian looks okay. Ah, Yejin, you are also New Jersey. You know, I had no idea. I really thought you were like somewhere else. I thought you were like Texas or Cali. But I'm like, wait a second. On your story, I'm like, isn't that New York? What the fuck? Hold up. You're from New Jersey? No. I'm not from New Jersey. I'm from New York. But I actually have a lot of friends who are from New Jersey. That includes like shufflers. Like a lot of shufflers are also based in New Jersey, but they travel to New York. I'm from New Jersey. Ah. Everybody is from New Jersey, but they'll pretend they're from New York City. People who have like NJ/NYC in their bio, I'm just like, no, you're just New Jersey. You just travel to New York City often, don't you? I'm just like, it's kind of there. Like they put the slash there, like, yeah, New York City. I'm like, but you're from New Jersey. Like, no one from New York City travels to New Jersey, but New Jersey travels to New York City. You get my point? I say New York City because where my office is. Wait, do you travel into New York City often to go to work then? Are you, because you're full-timer or? Also, hey, Supreme Goku. Salute. Everyone does the salute thing. MIC's I. No one comes to New Jersey, but we all come from there. I have many New Jersey friends. And their New York City thing in the bio thing is just like, you're not really New York City, bro. I know you're not. You don't have to lie to me. You ain't got a cab. Even like a bunch of content creators I know are from New Jersey, and then every now and then will just like pop up, say hi. But then again, I kind of don't really hang with them anyways because I'm in the far end of like New York City, like the outskirts. It would take me an hour and a half to get to Manhattan or so. Oh yeah, New Jersey people are crazy. They're weird. They're scary. I can't have them. I used to, but I'm mainly remote now. I just go to New York City to hang with people. How many times do you hang with people again? I forgot if I read that. Imagine hanging out. I think I only hang like once a month. Do we even hang with people anymore? I had a fun chat with my friend late night. He's like, hey Zed, don't you get you sound kind of, you know, lonely. I'm like, yeah, I chose this life. Why are we getting Slenderman? Some of us are chill. I've only traveled to New Jersey once, and I had to take that what was that thing from the World Trade Center? Oh, and thank you for the 2-bit blueberry jar. Hello, hello. What was that little? There was like this little train thing. I only like took it once because my friend was wanting to tell me, come over and visit me in New Jersey. I'm like, okay. And that was like the only time I went there. And that was terrible. It was a 2-hour transit from me, my place right now here, into New Jersey. 2 hours. And then I had to go home 2 hours back. Yeah, there's only like that one train that runs to New Jersey, I think. I think so, right? It was subway. It was subway. I don't think there was a bus that goes to New Jersey, if that's some train. When anyone texts me asking for a lift, they ask for a roller coaster ride? Wait, why? Why is that? Do you drive funny? His music is banger. I don't even like driving. I can't drive. No, well, I got my license. It's just I'm bad at driving because I never practiced it again. Wait, do we have people who drive in the chat? Yeah, I don't need to drive, but it'd be helpful. It would save money. It would save time. And you know what I did? For the longest time, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna learn to drive, get my own car. I didn't. And also, I'm like, well, I don't want to do public transit. So, I have an Uber and a Lyft subscription. Hi, Willery. Hi, how you doing? Where are you from? Good luck getting somewhere if you don't have a car. You see, that's why I just Lyft and Uber everywhere. Especially to class, because I'm like, wait a second. I have money now. I can save time and not really save money, but I can go to class and save my time. And now, I live like a really chill life. But however, it does take a lot of money every now and then. Like, I just paid for 6 more months of class unlimited pass. I finally transferred it over. And now all I have to worry about is paying for Uber expenses for the rest of the year. Again, I should reiterate, I plan on taking dance classes until the end of this year. So from now until December 5th is when my pass ends. I probably would go until the end of the year. Maybe 1 more month, I guess. Maybe. Not too sure. But all my classes have been paid for 6 months. It's gonna kill me. It's very tiring. But it's cost efficient now that I bought it in advance. And I was able to talk with my dance teacher and like the manager on a very close term. I got some insight about the dance studio they run. Trying to sell my car right now, and it's so difficult selling cheaper cars. You get more out of it selling private party, but there's so many flakes. Do people even like buy used cars? Like, I don't think there's much of a market for it, is there? My car has stickers on it. On the back it says, powered by bitch dust. Children on board, Wales Rugby Club, and a Grim Reaper. You see, you got 4 different energies at once. I'm not sure that's legal. And no, I don't watch NBA at all. I have no idea what people talk about when you even talk about basketball. I don't even know a thing about it. I'm sorry, mate. I know nothing about it. Public transport is really good here, but everything's also walkable, so I just want to get my license for job opportunities. See, that's why, the thing is, the public transit here is also decent here. It's decent, but, sometimes it gets lagged by unforeseen delays, And I'm like, this fucks me over. And I need to get to where I need to get to immediately. So I've gotten really comfortable nearly every Tuesday to Friday. I would just cop like an Uber. I would Uber to class, Uber back home. Every Tuesday to Friday. And I don't know. I hope it doesn't dig into my like expenses too much. I'm really eating up a lot of time, money, and energy. So I am afraid. But that just motivates me more, or pushes me further to make more bread. Would you say that's a waste of money? The Uber and like Lyft that I take? The dance class or like the Uber and Lyft? Like which one's a waste of money? You should get a sticker made with your name and socials on. I'll add it to my collection. Is that possible? Is that free marketing? Is that free marketing? Uber and Lyft. It is not really a waste actually, because for example, if the bus would take, and like it's late night, right? And there's probably maybe like a decent line building up. Let's say it takes 30-40 minutes to take a bus home. I could cut the time in half or even less with an Uber or Lyft. The fixed rate for transit, public transit, is $2.75, but let's round it up to $3. It would take $3 for 40 minutes. Or I could spend $15 for like 10 to 20 minutes. So in that time, I save like 20 minutes-ish, average, while spending maybe like $10 more. And for that cost, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Spend a little bit extra money to get home faster. So you're basically buying back your time. You make money, so you can buy back time, right? If you usually wash your dishes, right? But you don't really like have the time to wash your dishes, you use a dishwasher, right? The dishwasher would save you on time. Usually you buy things to save you back on time. I think. Or just give you convenience, quality of life stuff. So I'd say it's pretty worth, for me in general. I think for the most people who constantly use Uber and Lyft have already purchased a subscription, so they're using it constantly. And when they use it constantly, they kind of already make back the money, I guess. It only works for some people with certain like work schedules, right? If you earn enough money and you don't have a lot of time anymore and you need to buy back your time, you would spend some money. And then when you go home, you have extra 20 minutes. And those extra 20 minutes can go to your sleep. And sleep is important, right? If you don't have, like, you're rushing home, you get home late because you take, like, the late night bus. There could even be delays on that bus. Uber and, like, Lyft don't really get delayed. But, like, public transit is fucking ass. So, you can get home really late. You can probably get home, like, my class ends at 8, right? But I could probably get home at 9 p.m. Or even later, right? And because of that, you're gonna eat late. You're gonna do your work later. You're gonna sleep later. And then you wake up later. And then you repeat the whole process. And for what? You have all that money and you're not gonna use it? So sometimes you have to spend a little money to make money. Once you're no longer afraid of that fact, when you're not afraid of spending the money, you kind of grow. Depends, again. I'm not saying that you should do it, but it's helpful in certain situations. If you know your own scenario, you know yourself, you know you want your time back, start buying it back. I used to be very hesitant actually buying a lot of stuff. Like I have like stuff in my cabinet up here that is some older stuff that still works. Like, let me just pull this out. My headset right now, I got this for $50 from my friend because he no longer needed to use it, right? And this retail goes for like 100 or 150, and it's wireless. So I'm like, okay, $50 is an upgrade from my current like earbuds. Like I was just using wired earphones before. So I bought it. $50. It was really good. However, over like a year and a half or so, the headset band started falling apart. You can see like that leather. Ooh, it's nasty. It's just an aesthetic thing. And like the ear cups, Like, they easily fall apart from this. Like, it could just like, boom, just comes off like that. So the sound quality has worsened, the battery life has worsened. It still works, it's still good. Like, I could probably sell this off or even give it for free to a friend who just wants a little upgrade. Because it's beaten up, it's used, but still can work. But, since, like, I don't want to deal with, like, the minimal battery life, it works probably up to 5 hours. However, since I'm always at home now, and I'm always, like, having my headphones on, and I don't want to keep charging it for, like, the whole day, I bought a new headset. It looks more aesthetic, looks nice, and, like, it goes for, like, 20 hours, which is wonderful. And since I have the money to do so, it was a lot of money, so I was a little bit hesitant. But, like, I justified it because, like, well, if I make this upgrade, I know I will use it for years on end. I will take good care of it. I will make sure, like, this little leather band won't be broken as much. Take care of your stuff if you cherish it. Sound quality is really good. The connectivity is really good. I could walk out to my living room and still be connected and hear my music. And the charge lasts for a day. So now, I'm nearly wire-free at my desk. And because I'm wire-free, I can eat at my desk. No, don't eat in your room, kids. That was not actually good advice there. Everything else was like decent advice. Everything else was decent advice, but don't eat in your room. You're gonna have like the stench build up. But yeah, this helps suit my lifestyle a little bit better because now, no wires, no tango, no mess, and I have more room to work with because I don't really have the biggest desk. This is like, I had to deal with a lot of clutter in my room and sort it out. Toss out all my stuff. We have the default dance. We have the default dance. Alright, let's get this. Yeah. There's actually no room in this room. Is it what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? It's always worth it if you're going to use it a lot. Yeah. And I think I picked up my mom's, like, frugal spending habits and her, well, I'd say frugal hoarding habits, which has proved its like, resourcefulness, I guess. Because, like, sometimes when I didn't have much of an income earlier, like, a year or two back, I did not have an income to sustain my current lifestyle, actually. I'm able to afford Ubers now, but back then, like, just a year ago, I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, that's a lot of money. I can't afford to travel like that. That's too lavish. I'll just have to go by public transit. But before, when my things would break, I would just straight up glue them back together. I would glue my shoes. I would sew my clothes back together. I'm just like, well, the new one is like $10 and I don't got $10. So I'm gonna just put it back together. And I'm like, huh, it's still good. Look at that. And that means I just kind of like saved it. I saved money. I could still use it. Resourcefulness, baby. But then now it's kind of come to the like fact that I don't need to hoard stuff anymore or need to fix it. Unless I have to, right? There's no need to extend the life or durability of like things. Now you can just toss it, donate it, and do what you want to do it. I have resourceful traits, buddy. I also know how to cook. Yeah, it's just improvisation. Like, you can also save your resources. And a lot of people don't have that kind of like mentality for some reason. I guess it wasn't built into them. Like, when I first had purchased on my own money and I didn't have an income back in college, I waited for Black Friday hauls. I waited for Adidas to have their Black Friday sale. And I'll buy $300, $400 worth of stuff. And that's it for the year. That's it for the year. I bought my socks, I bought my shoes, I bought my pants and shirt. That's it. And then, because of that, those socks actually made me money. That was actually the biggest business investment I made. Buying socks and some nice clothing to wear and also practicing allowed me to create really good content. And now I'm here for some reason. Huh, what a journey. It all started with socks. That's like the simplified version, socks. But in general, it's really good spending habits, and understanding resourcefulness and frugality. Perfect husband material? When? When? Wait, I'm already husband material. My peers are the same age as me and already married. I don't know how we got here, but we're here. That's right. We're here. And I have no wife. And I have no friends. I'm just here eating buns at home at my parents' place. Ugh, the sad reality. I'm just eating buns. These are good buns. How old are you? How old do you think I am? I'm pretty old. I'm old, man. I'm not raising no buns, that's just weird, man. Oh, that's awesome. Well, it sounded a bit weird from coming from me. If I said you was perfect husband material right now, that sounds a little weird, but let's just say it comes from a good place. Hopefully, right? It is from a good place, right? I can cook, I can clean, sometimes manage my resources. Time management, not so much. Were you ever hit on by a guy? Oreo, have you seen my Instagram? Have you seen the rest of my socials? Have you seen me? You want to hear story time? I can give you story time. I don't really use social media. That's good. That's good. Don't use it. It's a fucking poison. It's disgusting. I'm just here because I have to be here. Well, a long time ago. It wasn't that long ago. It was like 3 years ago. Went to a bar with my boys, my homies, my friends. Cheap bar, really nice. $5 cocktails. Lychee margarita. Oh my god. It was really good. Cheap alcohol, so definitely you get drunk fast and it just tastes like shit still. But cheap cocktails. So we're all pretty drunk, we're vibing, we're having a good time. And we noticed a table next to us. They're flamboyantly gay Asian men over there. They're all gay men. We can tell. We can tell. I could tell. My gator was going off. Right? And across from me, like, I'm sitting over here. And the table next to me, right over here. It's just right over here. Let's pretend there's a table right over here. The guy right next to me here. And then across is a guy staring at me. Straight up. Just looking at me, glaring. Just like eating me up with his eyes. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is he just staring at me, not saying shit? He's just looking at me. And I'm talking to my boy at my table. I'm like, yo, bro. Is that guy, like, is he staring at me? Because I feel like he's just staring daggers at me. Like, I don't feel anything else. Like, am I just like, do I feel weird about this? Is that just me overreacting? Or is he actually, like, eating me up right now? And he was like, yeah, he's definitely fucking staring at you. I haven't seen him, like, take his eyes off you. And I'm like, okay. Well, that looks like an older gentleman. And I look like a little boy, even though I'm 21. So there's a problem already. So, continuing the day, we're still getting drunk. And all of a sudden, my homie, who's drunk, decides to fucking merge the tables. I'm like, oh, what are you doing, my guy? What are you doing? He merges a table because he's getting really social and drunk. So I guess we start chatting it up, right? Yep, this is the story. Yeah. Of course, like, we're all having a good time. I'm feeling a little bit awkward because that guy keeps staring at me. Even, like, because, like, I'm glancing over here to talking to my boy over here. Then I glance over there, and I'm like, holy shit, he's still staring at me. That's fucking weird. Alright? Plot is thickening. The plot is thickening. We're carrying a conversation, and then as, like, we're talking, I talk to the guy over here. Right? And I'm like, yo, bro, have you been staring at me this whole time? And then he fucking says, yo, fucking audacity. He says, I don't know. My friend said you were staring at me. And I'm like, bitch, no, I fucking wasn't. You're making me uncomfortable. You just stared at me the entire day. Anyways, his gay friends asked me, because, like, that guy left to go to the bathroom for some reason. He went to go pee, I guess. The other guys, they're like, hey, you should ask him for his number. And I'm like, but I'm straight. And they're like, no, you should just do it anyways. And I'm like, why? They're like, just do it, man. Like, please, could you do it? I'm like, oh, he's despo. I see. He's the Lulu despo. Because then I'm starting to understand. Because, like, he was staring at me the entire day. They're all gay single men. And then his friends are egging me on to ask him for his number. I'm like, oh, you want me to inflate his ego. Is that what you want me to do? Plus, I still look like a little boy, man. He's hungry for little men. Okay, let's just say petite boys. Anyways, I'm like, he has a type. Anyways, he comes back from the bathroom like, hey, bro, yo, can I get your number? He's like, oh, yeah, sure, but why? I'm just like, I don't know. And then, like, my ass is so fucking drunk. The moment he handed me my phone back, I already pressed the delete button. I'm like, yeah, thanks, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, it was nice meeting you guys. See ya. I just want him to feel better, okay? He kept fucking staring at me the whole entire time. And you know what? I also may have played into it a little bit. I might have teased him a little bit. I did use some certain strats to see if he was still staring at me and if he was hungry or not. I had a hoodie on, right? So I was getting a little bit sweaty. What I did was take finger over here, expose collarbone, tug at it. Oh, it's so hot in here. He was eating that shit up. And I'm like, I see. He's out of type. He has a type. Am I a male flirt? Am I a male escort or some shit? I didn't think it was that easy to kind of see. He would have been like, yum. It was a little bit, but at the same time, this man is staring daggers at me and making me uncomfortable. And when I pressed him, I'm like, hey, have you been staring at me this entire fucking time? It's kind of weird. He's like, no, I wasn't. I'm like, really? Then I go back to my friend. I'm like, he's still been staring at me, right? Is he still staring at me right now when I'm talking to you right now? He's like, yeah, he's definitely, I think he's into you. I'm like, okay, that's okay, cool. Not the collarbone. Listen, hungry men will eat anything up. I would know. I used to be very down bad. I would know. Why not say you're uncomfortable? Well, I don't know, man. I don't know how to break it to him. Just like, can you stop staring at me, bro? You've been staring at me the entire day. It makes me uncomfortable. Cause like his eyes just. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Sorry for what, Victor? Our daddy taught us. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know how to break it to him. Like, I'm not sure if I can say the line outright, like, hey, can you stop staring at me, man? I went easy, I went gentle on the first line. I'm just like, hey, like, my friend's saying you've been staring at me the entire time. Like, have you been doing that? He's like, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not teasing you, bro. What the fuck? Exactly like that? I don't know, that seems pretty mean. Hey, man, stop staring at me. Bro, stop staring at me. What's the breakdown on saying no? I don't know. I told his friends. Because like when he went to the bathroom, I'm like, hey, I'm straight. I don't really like want his number. Like, yeah, I like him anyways. I'm like, you know, we're all drunk. Let's just coin it up to we're all drunk. Let's go. When people stared at me, I just stared back. Yeah, see, I did that for like 3 seconds. He's still staring intensely at me. And I'm like, alright, I'm not looking at you anymore. This is kind of fucking weird and uncomfortable. I'm like, I feel like social etiquette would mean, like, if you stare at me for that time and I just look away, like, I'm not fucking, like, embarrassed or anything. I'm not like, ooh, woo, oh my god, guy is staring at me, what do I do? It's more like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is fucking weird. It's not no challenge. It's not a fucking staring contest. Was he cute at least? Decent? Again, I'm straight, so I wouldn't say that I'm attracted to him, but I guess he's decently attractive. I think, like, they were all, like, apparently they met on Tinder, and they all said, like, yeah, let's just all go out for drinks, I guess. And I'm like, okay. Someone like that staring at you all the time sounds like a person that wouldn't get hints like that. Yep. Yep, he also doesn't get shit. He doesn't get bitches either. He's not getting laid. He's definitely not getting laid. Like, the way you look at someone like that, I'm like, it's not seductive. There's no... Yeah. I think it was just decently gay looking. I mean, it was I didn't even intend to tease him. Yeah, let's just say I'm drunk. Would I do it again? No. But would I limit testing? Yes. I was just wondering at the moment. I'm like, damn, is this shit real? Let me test it. Oh yeah, it did work. I'm learning my limits. Yeah, Tinder's pretty sketchy. But I haven't drank since then. Or gotten that drunk. How old do you think he was? Oh, actually, they were a little bit older. They were like 4 years older than me. I mean, if a guy finds me attractive and they want me, they're gonna be definitely older. I don't know. That's just how life works. I don't gotta explain it twice, man. What type of conventions would you not go to? I have not been to any conventions. Boom. This thing is banger. Oh my god. Hang on, let me put this down. This is really good music. I mean, the youngest guy I've gone out was with 24. Oh. I see. But how old are you, Samantha? I'm just saying, if I, as a girl, would stare or tease a guy that was staring me down while not being interested or uncomfortable, I feel like people would say I'm in the wrong. That is true. That is true. But I was limit testing. Limit testing is key here. What conventions have caught your eye but not have the time or money to attend? Anime cons? Like Anime NYC is a thing. So I would say Comic-Con, ANYC, MomoCon, some other stuff around, like, in Cali and Texas, because those are usually like some big ones. And also Washington DC as well. There's some things in Washington, I think. LinCon? Association of Lincoln Presenters? Wow! Wow! Nice! My air quality's hazardous right now. Oh, yeah. It's also shit around here too. It's terrible. It's lightening up a little bit though, so... Kinda. I still can't see, like, that far in the distance. I thought he meant, like, Lincoln Logs. Yeah, I didn't know what a LinCon is. Like, what the fuck? That's something, actually. That's something. I've got to brush up on my Gettysburg address. I don't know what any of that means. But that's something. Anyways, it is 3 p.m. I am tired, and I have edits to do. I bet it's time for a raid. A really good raid. It was a short time being with y'all. But and maybe tomorrow I'll probably be back to do a dance stream or something. 4 and 7 years ago. It's raid time. It is raid time. Who is up? Yeah, we're going to Eggy. Yeah, we're just gonna go with Eggy. He's all I know. He's all I know. He's cooking with his sister today too. That's nice. I wish I cooked with my sister. I don't have family like that. Doot 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 doot. Alright, we ready? It says only one viewer's ready to raid. How's that possible? Maybe I should... Let me try it again. Eggy. Eggy. Start raid. It says only one viewer is ready? Is my thing glitchy? Oh, okay, no, it refreshed. Okay, I'm ready now. Let's go, kids. We're gonna say hi to Eggy, and I'm just gonna sit in there and watch him cook, because he's a chef. Goodbye, people. Bye.